When it comes to healthy eating, there's no such thing as a perfect diet. One man's food is another man's poison. That's why when we learned of someone who found health on a diet of raw meat, we weren't the least bit surprised. We were interested and wanted to learn more. Today on Million Ways to Live, we visit Lexington, Kentucky, where Derek Nance shows us how healthy living can look outrageous to an outsider and yet still be firmly grounded in healthy lifestyle principles.
6 years ago, I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome. I was so weak, I couldn't even get up a flight of stairs without losing my breath. Doctors didn't really give me much options. They suggested that I try antidepressant drugs to kind of help with the symptoms of depression. And I kept insisting that, you know, I'm not depressed, I'm just unhappy because I feel bad all the time.
Derek pinpointed the underlying cause of his health woes in his diet, specifically his intolerance to certain foods. Foods like yogurt and granola, considered to be healthy for most, simply didn't agree with Derek's digestive system. After trying different nutritional philosophies, he finally stumbled upon the Paleolithic diet in his research. Almost immediately, his body felt better.
Yeah, before I found this diet, you know, food was a real issue for me. I dreaded having to eat because I knew afterwards I would feel so terrible. So, I mean, it was a struggle for me day in and day out just to find foods that I could eat, that I could tolerate. And then once I transitioned over to this diet, within a couple of weeks, I noticed my digestion was working better than it had ever worked before. I got a cup of ram's blood right here. All the nutrients, all the electrolytes and minerals are already assimilated into the blood and, you know, in the proper portions that your body needs. Perfect hydration.
Cheers.
It's good.
Yeah, it's really good.
These are my organ meats that I've put aside for our feast later. This is the kidneys, and then this is the liver, and this is a heart, and this is a testicle.
Derek fully immersed us in the world of raw meat. We learned that eating meat in the raw form preserved the important enzymes that made it easier to digest. We learned that aging the meat produced probiotics, much like yogurt or sauerkraut, that Derek consumed to strengthen his digestive system. Derek only eats pasture-raised and humanely cared for animals. Not only is it more ethical, but he can actually taste the difference.
And today, you know, I live a rich life. I do a lot of things. You know, I go hiking, I go swimming, I can pole dance. I've taken up pole dancing. It's intense.
So what muscle groups do you think you're working?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't think I've had a core workout like that in a really long time.
After a great workout at Defiance Studios, we went to the local juice bar, which coincidentally is owned by none other than Derek's vegetarian girlfriend.
Well, my girlfriend's a vegetarian, and when I first started coming over, I tried to not bring my food with me. I tried to eat beforehand and not really throw it in her face. Slowly over time, you know, it got to the point where I could just throw whole pieces of lamb and lamb heads in her fridge and she wouldn't really notice. But it took a few months for her to get used to it.
Derek and Joanne teach us the importance of maintaining an attitude of non-judgment and acceptance. His lifestyle may not work for everyone, but for Derek, it's created a life full of health, energy, and vitality, something many struggle to find.
People in the community really don't know what to make of it because it does seem so far out of the norm, because it just doesn't fit into their paradigm of what makes a healthy diet. Yeah, everybody's path to health is their own, and I've led a very interesting and unique one, to say the least. And I'm comfortable where I'm at today, and I have learned a lot, you know, about what's good for me personally, and that's where I'm at right now.